Hi, Leo Sun, Leo Rising, and Leo Moon. Welcome to your Tarot Videoscope for December 2018 by Ama. Happy holiday season to you, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. This will be a general reading. Please make sure that you listen for the video for your rising sign and for your moon sign, because all of these three signs, sun sign, rising sign, and moon sign, will have information for you. If you'd like to schedule your very own private consultation, please email me at ama-lightworker@gmail.com. You may visit my website www.ama-lightworker.com, and if you'd like to participate in my 12 weeks VIP coaching program, please email me directly at ama-lightworker@gmail.com. You are going to find all of this information down here below in the show more description box. If you like to know more, I have already uploaded a whole new video, a whole new reading for your sign. It is an Akashic reading where I give more advice from the Akashic records and more predictions for the month of December. For those of you who are interested for download and purchase, the link again is posted down here below in the show more description box. For this reading for you, I am opening 3 cards from the traditional tarot deck and 1 more additional card from the Angels Tarot deck by Doreen Virtue. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. If you are new, welcome to you. And please turn on the notification bell. Set your preference to be notified every time there is activity on this channel. This way, you are going to be notified when I upload the monthly videos, just like this one, and every time that I do live streaming, and I do several live streamings each month to give you additional predictions. You may want to be notified about that. Therefore, turn on the notification bell. So, Leo, Sun, Rising, and Moon, the general feelings that I am picking up for your sign have to deal with things are getting better. You have to address important issues with a family member. Could be about a father, or with a father or a father figure to you. Your feelings could be changing and transforming. Some kind of a success is on the making. However, be careful not to take on more than you can handle. You're going to have some kind of a divine guidance and help that will show up for you during this time, as many of you Leos, not only you are moving positively forward, but a lot of you are making some kind of a success. Could be in your family life, could be in regards to love, may also be in regards to a business or to a job that you may have, and also receiving some kind of an important news coming to you from important institutions. Now, I will break this down one by one. The first card that wanted to show up for you in this reading is the Emperor. I will tell you, I'm sorry, this is the King of Cups. King of Cups. I will tell you the meaning of the card first, and then I will tune into your psychically why this card showed up in this reading for you. If this King of Cups represents a person, usually represents a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio. This could be the sun sign, the rising sign, or the moon sign. It means struggling, but also holding on with dignity and grace. So every time that you get this card, it means that you are leaving most troubles behind. It also means self-improvement, inspires others, represents a nurturing father figure, and somebody who places family first. It's also a card that denotes stability and common understanding. So now allow me to tune in psychically so I can hear why this card showed up for you in this reading. There's a situation in your life where you feel that you could be doing a little bit better, or much equilibrium, stability, balance is required. You may be feeling that someone who holds the same vibration as a father. Okay, could be an uncle, could be another family member, could be a friend, could be a boss, could be a mentor. It's kind of making you feel like everything they have to say sounds kind of negative. It could feel negative to you. It could feel critical toward you. It could feel critical about other subjects and other matters. But nevertheless, this King of Cups is surely giving to you a lot to think about. There's another reason why this King of Cups showed up. For other ones, this King of Cups, it's someone who is going to show up for you, and they're going to give you some valuable information. They may be training you, they may be coaching you, you may end up hiring them. Maybe you're going to do like a business coaching with them. You may be getting business advice from them. You could be getting spiritual advice from them. Could be a psychologist. Could be another kind of a professional who is going to help you right now because you have a lot of ideas steering in the pot and you are about to launch new things. New things could be happening with a career or with a career direction, because in many ways you are going to be propelled to this new beginning. May just happen. For some of you, may not necessarily be planned for. Somebody is going to make a toast on your behalf. They may be praising you. Or they could be talking and mentioning your work in a meeting, in a family gathering. For different reasons, you are going to end up being talked about either in a family gathering, in an event, or in your workplace, because of these new things, these new ideas, these new things, particularly with your work, that you could be launching during this time. You are going to be invited to some kind of an important work event. May not necessarily be related to the holiday season. Some of you Leos will have a series of events to attend that are oriented toward the holidays, family gatherings. You have to take care of a particular transaction. There's something around money that seems to be important, that you may be also consulting this King of Cups, because they're going to tell you exactly what you need to do in regards to this money. Could be in regards to money being granted to you, could be in regards to how you want to save money. It could be in regards to investments, investment ideas that you may have in your mind. But definitely this King of Cups is showing up to give you some ideas, guidance, and advice about a financial situation. The next card that you have is the Moon. It is a very psychic card. It means it denotes your inner feelings, inner disturbances. It also means uncovering, unveiling the truth. Please do watch and notice your feelings. How you feel could be changing. How you feel throughout the day could be changing how you feel about it at night. So watch what kind of feelings are going to arise during this time and how your feelings could be changing. It also means disquiet, boredom, situations in an area of your concern right now could be deceptive or changeable. You need to distinguish between the illusions being presented to you. This is also a card that denotes heightened intuition and heightened psychic ability. For a lot of you, many things are proceeding forward, and they may also be proceeding forward a lot better than you think. However, as many things are proceeding forward, some of you could feel a little bit reserved, and you may still feel a little bit on the edge. It's like in disbelief that good things are happening to you, and you may constantly fear that the worst could happen. Some of you, there's a situation that recently presented itself around some kind of a reunion. Could have been a reunion with a friend or among friends, could have been about an opportunity to rekindle a love affair from the past with one of your exes. For some of you, it has been about reconsidering some kind of an opportunity that did show up for you in regards to maybe going back to a company. Maybe you could be getting some kind of offer to go back to work for a company that you used to, or to go back to work in some kind of a profession that you used to have to, and you could be changing feelings around these situations. You may still feel that you are testing the waters. You may still not feel sure whatever decision you took about it. You may now fear, did I take the right decision or not? There's a situation around a possible move that may be presenting itself throughout this time. I don't necessarily feel that this particular move will manifest in December, or it absolutely needs to happen in December. This could be talks, negotiations about a possible move, and for some reason early spring is being indicated to me as connected to December 2018. So pay attention to this video, mark it so you can listen to it again in early spring next year. It may also be in association to this important move. Some of you are moving up with your career. If you have a business, you could be doing new things to revitalize this business. You could be changing a few things around. Could be about new items, could be about new products, could be about new services. You need to figure out the ins and outs of whatever changes you plan to do. For some of you, it is about your home. It is about how you feel about your home. Things could be breaking that you may need to fix them and address them. May simply be about emotionally how you feel about the environment where you live right now. You could be hearing about disturbances in the neighborhood. You could be hearing about people whose stuff got stolen. You may be hearing of accounts being hacked, like Facebook accounts, email accounts. It does feel that this may be happening around you, not necessarily happening to you. If there was some kind of a misunderstanding between you and a father or a father figure to you, or between you and a sibling to you, it needs to take a little bit of time to heal, but at the same time, you may not know the whole picture. You may not know every detail that there is to know. There could be some kind of a conflict between you and a sibling that the two of you are going to resolve, but at the same time, either you don't know the full picture or the facts, the other person may not know everything. You need to be a little bit more open to listening to another person's point of view, and you may not know all of the facts just yet. You may uncover the truth about a situation from the past. You may uncover the truth about some gossip that was circulating around you. If there was any kind of misinformation that you thought it was correct, was okay, you were not aware about it, somebody is going to point that out to you. You are going to be divinely guided to find the right information. Many of you will be confirming important things, because the image that I keep getting, they're showing me different Leos placing phone calls, talking to people, and even receiving paperwork or important documentation with a big stamp of approval that says confirmed. So it could also be about news and important communication, anything that needs to be confirmed during this time. Some of you could be attending some kind of a course to develop your intuition. You may be reading about it. You could be reading about diet, food, nutrition. You may be reading about health. You may be reading about energy. Surely something is going to capture your attention, and you are going to be totally focused either on this book that you may be reading, videos on YouTube. There's something that is going to spark an interest on you. For some other Leos, it could be a man or a woman, something that you get to meet that is going to sparkle an interest in you. You are surely going to be drawn to them. Now, this could be a love situation when you are sexually going to be attracted to each other. For other Leos, it's simply going to be that mental conversation that sparks an interest. It could be more in the friendship sense. You could be attended to participate in lectures that could be held by personalities, important people, experts. You could be attending seminars, conferences. You may also be signing up and preparing for such events to happen. You are going to have some kind of a bizarre invitation or showing up for you to attend some kind of exclusive event. Maybe it's going to be like the first time for you to hear of such events. There's going to be some very bizarre or particular or important invitation for you to attend some kind of a special event. The next card that you have is the Ten of Wands. It is a good card to have. It means feeling in charge, being in charge, in control, but it also represents the burden of success, because in order for success to happen, you have to do a lot of work. It also means, when you get this card, it also means that help could be showing up during this time. If you feel that you have been overworking, help may be showing up during this time to lighten your load. It also means it's a time of completion. Therefore, it means after completion, it's time for a new endeavor. To me personally, it also means moving up, literally moving up. When you move to a new location, you may end up living in an upper scale neighborhood, or maybe in a higher floor, or in a better home. Or it could also mean moving forward, and also moving forward in a better place in society. A lot of you're going to feel that you are communicating with a lot of people. Communications are important. Pay attention how you get affected emotionally by any criticism that may be coming your way. Any comments, particularly if you are on social media. You have a YouTube account, Vimeo account, comments on Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, anywhere else. Pay attention to how you are going to be affected by the comments that you are going to receive. If you deal with an audience, if you deal with a public, watch your audience increase, watch your followers, the number of your followers increasing. You will generate in your mind a lot of ideas. To you, these ideas, they feel like your own, but I keep getting a sense that there is this loving father energy around you, because this represents a father figure, the King of Cups, but also you got the Emperor, and sometimes the Emperor, to me, also represents a father figure that could be helping you. This father figure may also be in spirit, inspiring you, giving to you messages that to you feel like your own. You're going to feel very creative. If you already are creative, you are either a performer or an artist, you are going to be picked to do something special. You may be picked for an audition. You may be picked to participate in a show. You may be picked to be rewarded a prize. Some of you may end up winning an award. Please make sure that you don't take on more than you can handle. When it comes to a family situation, again, either ask for help or don't assume that all on your own you can do everything. The secret for you, starting now in December, as you are entering 2019, and something for you to keep in your mind, is to delegate your time, to ask for help, and not to necessarily do everything by yourself. You need to have fun, and for you, the energy of 2019 may start to kick in early. You need to have a little bit more time and to spend quality time with your loved ones. You are carrying a burden of some kind of a news, important communication. You may be communicating back and forth with people, waiting for more information, waiting for a confirmation. So all of these communications are going to be important. For other Leos, again, you could be very busy with your work at your job. Make sure again that you don't volunteer to start some kind of a new project. So again, take it easy. Don't take on more than you can handle. Some of you are going to purchase a home. This could be a second home. Maybe you already have a home. Some of you may be purchasing luxury items. You may end up winning, maybe for free, in a raffle or so, free items, free trips. Luxury, it's all around you. You may also give yourself some kind of a luxury experience. A lot of you may be going for a spa day. You could be having, you may also be having some kind of a gathering where there's going to be talks about female empowerment, female energy, creativity. It may also be, you know, a conversation that maybe you hear at work, or maybe some kind of a program that your work may be putting together. But for a lot of you Leos, this may also be in association to the power of the full moon that will happen in December. There's also some kind of healing in regards to the female energy, the divine feminine, mother issues, mother healing. So lots of healing in regards to the female energies. And understand that all of us are a blend of both female and masculine energies, regardless of your gender. When we talk about feminine and masculine energy, it has nothing to do with your gender. Some of you may be on the verge of a promotion. If you are on social media, you could be having some kind of a major breakthrough. You may end up being famous. You may end up nominated to win a prize. There's good things happening all around you. Other Leos are going to have some kind of a financial success. Some kind of financial success is in the making, because I see a lot of you Leos accumulating and accumulating more wealth, accumulating more properties, accumulating more private properties. Many different doors, lots of opportunities will suddenly open for you, one after one, and in December is only the beginning of it. The best is yet to come next year. The last card that you have is the Emperor. I will show you the card first. I will read the meaning of the card to you, and then I will tune into here psychically why this card showed up for you in this reading. So this is Archangel Michael, organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. You are going to be in charge in some ways. You may be in charge of family events, family gatherings. There could be important projects, important things happening in the workplace that in some ways you could be appointed to be the leader. You may be appointed to lead an entire department. You could be appointed to be the manager of a group, you may be appointed to represent the company that you work for in some kind of a gathering. You are going to be thinking, rethinking, analyzing. This may serve you good, this may not necessarily serve you good, but an important thing, an important issue here, why you have to think, rethink, analyze, move things around, has to deal with some kind of a financial transaction. Some of you may be moving money from one account to another account. Now, it may also be because some of you are moving or purchasing a home or a property, and you have to be smart and you have to move money around. Some of you are going to be checking on your credit score. You may be contacting important institutions for some kind of a documentation. You may be needing some kind of a certification. You may contact an office for some kind of certification to be granted. Could be a birth certification, could be a marriage license, could be other documentation that have the name of your family. You may be asking about a deed to a property during this time. You could be communicating with the city hall. You may be having important news and communication with the justice department. For some of you, they're telling me that anything in regards to a hospital will be going okay for most of you Leos. You may be working in a hospital. You may be thinking on applying for a job that has to deal with a hospital. You may be studying to be a nurse or a doctor or other healing professions. So you may be participating or organizing charities, events to help to raise money for hospitals and clinics or for patients. So I keep getting the sense that most of the things that are related to a hospital will be going away. Will be going well. Now, it may also be that for some of you, you yourself may have to see your doctor. You may have somebody who's going to be in a hospital for a day or two. You may be hearing of people who may be getting sick during this time, but again, you may be needing a personal consultation to go over your personal case. But in general, for most of you, things are going to go okay. You are going to be feeling that some kind of a divine power is intervening to make things happen for you, particularly with those of you who are struggling with your emotions, okay? You're going to feel guided, and you're going to have your own personal warning, your own personal sign, some kind of indication that is personal to you and it means something to you, that you are on the right path. You may be showing up in the form of a dream. If butterflies mean something to you, you may notice butterflies everywhere. If numbers like 111 mean something to you, you may notice these numbers everywhere. So pay attention to these subtle signs. Pay attention to anything that keeps repeating, repetitive signs, because the angels around you are trying to communicate with you and are trying to make a wish fulfillment for you. Some of you may be winning free prizes, or simply you're going to adopt a new attitude. You're going to adopt the attitude of a winner. Okay, you're going to adopt the attitude of a boss. You're going to adopt the attitude of a leader. And the advice is adapt to these new thoughts, to this new way how you're going to approach things, and success is yet to follow. Some of you may be training or working with angels. You could be attending some kind of a workshop specifically to work with angels. They're showing me apples, they're showing me fruit, I don't know why, and they're showing me like a basket of fruit that may show up to be a gift, some kind of a gift in the form of a basket of fruit for some of you, like a bottle of wine, cheese, crackers, fruit, stuff like that. And it's very important that you do your best to enjoy your time with your loved ones, and you need to share something of importance with your friends. If that makes sense to you, they're telling me that you cannot delay it any longer. Whatever news you have to share with your friends or family, but friends showed up first, you need to do it now. I hope that this is making sense to you. Do leave me a comment down here below. If you'd like to know more, I already uploaded a whole new reading, an Akashic reading for you with more advice and predictions. For those of you who are interested for download and purchase, the link is down here below. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Thank you so much. Again, email me for a private reading, ama-lightworker@gmail.com. Subscribe, and I will see you soon in the next video. Happy holidays. Bye.